Okay, so this is the third video, and in this video I'm going to talk about how to send Linux logs to Qradar. So let's get started. So this is a Ubuntu machine, okay, and you can use any Linux distro, and the first thing that we will want is to check if this machine is able to communicate with the Qradar or not, okay. So to do so, let us type the command that is IP address, okay, and this is the IP address that is 192.168.100.106, okay. And then just go to your Qradar and just ping this IP address that is ping 192.168.100.106, okay. So we are getting the reply, which means that this Qradar is able to communicate with the log source and we are good to go, okay. So the next thing that you will do is just go to your Ubuntu machine or any Linux distro and just type this command, that is system ctl and status and then r syslog, okay, dot service. So we want to check if this service, that is r syslog service, is running or not, okay. So just enter and you can see here that it is active and it's running, okay. So just next what you have to do is just you have to type this command, that is sudo and nano /etc and /rsyslog.conf. Basically we have to make changes to this configuration file, okay. So just enter and just scroll down, and once you're there, just add this entry, that is aesthetic dot aesthetic and and then 192.168.100.120 and colon 514, okay. So this aesthetic mean that send all logs to the Qradar, and this mean that just use UDP, okay. And if it was like this, like two okay, it means that use TCP. So we are using UDP, and this the next, that is 192.168.100.120. This is the IP address of the Qradar, okay, and then this is the port number, that is 514. So just Control O, okay, and then enter and then Control X, okay, and then you have to restart the service, and to do so just type this command system ctl, okay, and restart and r syslog dot, okay, service, and just provide the password, that is okay, and authentication is completed and we are good to go, okay. So now click on this add filter and just select here source index, source IP index, okay, and just type the IP address of the Ubuntu machine, and that is 192.168.100.106, okay, and just type on add filter, okay, and make sure to select a real time okay, streaming. So just click on this one. So now let us try to create some logs, okay, and now let us go to our Ubuntu machine, okay, and let us create a log. So let me create a user. So sudo and user add, okay, and let us create a user Qradar, okay, and just enter. So you can see here that the user has been created. I'll run this command, that is cat /etc/ password, okay, and then grep, okay, and then Qradar, okay, that is the name of the user, okay. So enter. So you can see here that this is the user, that is Qradar, okay, and this is the directory for this user, and this is the shell, okay. So let us look at those events, okay. So let us go there and let us just click on this first one, this first event, okay. So let's click on this, okay, and you can see here there are so many information, okay, but the one we are interested in, just scroll down, okay, and you can see here something like that, but actually, so you can see here that there's nothing useful here. So just go back, okay, let's click on this second event and let's check here, scroll down, and in the payload information, you can see here that there is a new group, and there is name is Qradar and group ID is this one. So click the next event, that is event number 3, okay. So let's click on this one, and you will see here that it will give you all the details. So let's scroll down, and in the payload information it says that there is a new user that is his name is Qradar, okay, and its user ID is this one. This is his group ID, and this is the home directory, and this is basically the shell, like I showed you using that command. And this was all about Linux logs, and I hope you have enjoyed this video. And if you have any question, just drop your comments in the comment section. So thanks for watching.